2022. We're done with 2020. 2022 Rattle Trap Open on Lake Sam Rayburn. Normally we get here, we got a lot of high school kids fishing the tournament the day before. Got good weather, good food, good people. We're hanging out. It's a little different this time. Right before we show up, here comes an Arctic blast. They canceled the high school tournament. The temperature dropped 50 degrees in the last 12 hours or something. It went from 70 to 25, it feels like. But we had registration, we got people signing up. And I just want to take a minute. I want to talk to some of these people to see what's in their mind, what's in their heart, why they so mad at these fish that they could go out on Sam Rayburn with the weather like this. So we'll talk to these people, we'll sign up for the tournament, we'll get ready for the Open.
Cody Woods.
Cody Woods, where you from, Cody?
Originally right here from Jasper. I live in Jacksonville, Texas now.
Jacksonville, Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, the wind's bigger. How many times you fish a Rattle Trap Open? You know,
First time.
First time. Why in the world would you pick this time? Arctic blast coming through, cold weather. Are you mad at him? You want to spend time with your buddy?
Well, all of that. We're getting ready for another big derby down here, and we thought we'd get down here and just do some fishing around. You know, the lake changes a lot. It's been a long time since we thought no rattle trap.
So the weather don't bother you?
Nah, don't bother
Temperature don't bother you?
Nah.
Not mad at him, you just want to go fishing?
Just like to fish.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Brendan who? Brendan who?
Local.
Where you from? Oh, all right, where you from? Who you fishing with?
Uncle.
What's that?
Uncle.
Your uncle? He paid the entry fee or you paid the entry fee?
We both did.
You both did. He's not a good uncle. He should have paid the whole thing. What, first Rattle Trap Open? First time you fish this tournament?
Yes, sir.
You got any secret baits tied on? Regular old, same old color, same old stuff, right? So the weather's the story in every bass tournament, you know that. Anytime there's a bass tournament, here comes the weather. So it's 30 degrees, the wind's blowing like crazy, they got 8-foot waves. You still going fishing? You mad at him? Like what? Fill me in on why would you go fishing in weather like this?
Well, we came all the way up here, so.
All the way up. From where?
From Batson.
Batson?
Close to Beaumont.
Close to Beaumont, all right. So because of the far drive, you going fishing? No matter about the weather, nothing matters.
Yeah, we've been planning on it, so.
I hear you. Nobody's mad at them, but they're all fishing in the weather, so I'll take it. Good luck to you. Hope you catch a
Okay, so it's a trailering tournament. Can we trailer back around here? I hadn't fished one in a while. Okay. All right, gracias. Thank you.
Got a gift for you.
Thank you, brother. I need it.
What is that right there? Tell the camera what that is.
It's a secret stuff.
It's a secret.
It's a secret stuff.
It's not a secret anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it is until I open up that box.
Got Chris McCall here. We're at Sam Rayburn 2022 Rattle Trap Open. We're going to ask his opinion on what's going to go on, what he thinks is going to happen. So let's hear from him.
We're going to change the name of the Rattle Trap Open for this tournament to the freaking Ice Bowl. It's cold. Cold, the wind's blowing. We're in a trailer doing this video because it's so cold out there. I think, you know, tomorrow it's probably going to be, the fight's probably going to be a little bit tough, especially the later the day gets because of the high pressure that's going to come in. We're still going to have some wind, but it's definitely going to get a little bit tougher as the day goes on, I think. I think they're going to bite pretty decent early.
Yeah, first thing.
You know, there's going to be a little bit of trouble getting to your fish early because the wind is supposed to start out blowing and then calm down throughout the day.
Yeah.
And I think they'll probably bite better Sunday than they probably have all week because it kind of got warm again. And so the fish got up there, they got shallow and comfortable, where now this is more their type of weather to bite the rattle trap and the echo and those kind of baits. So I expect to see some decent fish caught today or tomorrow. I think it'll probably take 21, 22 to win. It's not going to, you know, knock anybody's socks off like it can do, you know, because of the cold front and the shape of the grass, but I still think it's going to be pretty decent.
21, 22.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna see tomorrow. Well, there you have it. It's gonna take 21, 22 pounds to win it. And on the chrome trap, we're gonna see. See you tomorrow.
Alright, so anytime you come to Sam Rayburn, especially the south end, you gotta come to the stump. It's good food, good people, big lies. People lie here, you know, about the one they got away, but it's just one of them places that you gotta go to when you come to Rayburn. Gotta keep it healthy. Gotta keep it healthy.
What you drinking?
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
That's that. What's they call that? That Pierre Part juice?
It's what about being healthy? Just two things addressed. Just two. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. So we start at, I try to be normal. Just give me some fried shrimp. Alright. Hey, how you doing? You say it's different.
Going on right here?
About time to eat.
About time to eat.
So what we got going on? We got Donnie, world famous jambalaya chef, Donnie Courtney. Nice enough to come to Rattle Trap Open and cook us a good jambalaya, so that way when the fishermen get out of the water, they got something, they'll be hungry. It's cold, it's windy, we got a warm plate of jambalaya for them. Life is good. Life is good.
Her dad was a boat captain down in Green Pasta crisp bread with avocado hummus and toasted sesame seeds.
What you think about that?
Well, I just want to make sure I get a little test. You know what I mean? Make sure it's good. Hey, that'll work. That'll work. And it's warm. Jambalaya's warm. It's cold. Wind's blowing. Even if you ain't caught no fish, you eat good before you leave. So here we are, Rattle Trap Open, 2022, Sam Rayburn, Texas. Right now the fishing's going on. People fishing rattle traps, MR12s, that type of stuff. And if you fish tournaments, you know what happens when you get back to the ramp. If you don't fish a tournament, we'll show you what it looks like when you get back to the ramp and the process you go through to end the day. So here we go. Normally what you see at the tournament is all the anglers, all the fishermen leave from one point, they go out in the lake, they fish and they come back and they check in. This tournament's a little different. Because Rayburn is so big, because we have so many boats in this tournament, we'll do a trailer tournament. And what that is anglers are free to launch at whatever ramp they want, anywhere across the lake. They stop fishing at a certain time and then they report back to the weigh-in by truck if they launched elsewhere, or they come back by boat if they launched here.
That's a lot more inviting to people, because when you have that many boats and a lake as big as Sam Rayburn, if the wind's blowing 37 miles an hour, you know, that's going to deter a lot of people from fishing. But when you have a trailering event, there's no reason not to fish, because you can drive close to wherever you want to start.
We signed up, we went fishing, we froze, we came back, we checked in, I went back to way to fishing. Normally you got a line of people, this is where we hold the fish at. In bags, keep them alive till we get to the bump table. Now we come through the bump table, we hand our fish off, the tournament official, you can dump them in.
You got 5 alive?
You ready?
76, I think.
Good job.
So you check them here, make sure they're all alive, make sure they're legal size, put them back. Now we heading up, put them on the scale.
Fish all alive? Well, you're a week late.
I can guarantee you a check last Sunday, 17-18, 17-1-8.
The very first team to weigh in is 17 pounds in the Rattle Trap Open, so they're going to catch them today.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And Big Bass, Stacy, Big Bass, 559, 559.
Now after you weigh in, you're going to get your weigh-in slip from the trailer there. And if you want to take any kind of pictures, you come back here to this little tank here. There's a little backdrop there. And you can make a stop here for pictures before you take them to the release tank.
All right, got y'all. Thank you.
So we're gonna put them on the scale, weighed them, took pictures with them. Now we're walking down to the release boat. The fish will be released back into the water, right where they come from, alive and well. I'm out of breath.
All right.
So first question I got.
Okay.
Why are we waiting so early today?
Well, we caught our fish early, and we weren't hardly doing any good, and just decided to come on in early.
It's still windy, it's still cold.
It's a little windy, and it's warmed up a bunch.
All right. Do you mind telling me how you caught a big one? 5.5? You 5'7" something?
All of them came on a rattle trap.
Original half-ounce rattle trap.
One of them, well, the big one came on a quarter. The others came on a half.
That's interesting. 1/4 ounce. Normally everybody's
The
thinking.
big one came on a 1/4 ounce.
Normally everybody's thinking 3/4, knocking traps and stuff. You catch them on a 1/4 ounce, a little different. And then last question: What is your best rattle trap memory ever in your life? Whether it be fish with your daddy the first time you bought one, or best rattle trap memory ever.
Probably on Lake of the Pines, catching 5 fish in 15 minutes. It weighed almost 40 pounds.
5 that went almost 40, Lake of the Pines. What year was that?
Oh Lord, man, I don't know. 15 years ago.
That's a good best rattle trap memory. All right, thank you for your time. Good
Appreciate
job
it.
today.
Rustin McClellan, Tyler Meeks.
Walk me through the day. Tell me the story.
Just went out there freezing to death. Threw the whole rattle trap till our arms fell off.
So who caught the big one?
He did.
Tell me the story about that big one. Just that one cast.
It's a perfect cast.
All right, Marshall.
That's me.
Tell me the story. What was the big one?
Yeah, she ate it right at the boat. Had her hooked to the top of the head. It took about, I don't know, 3 minutes or so to get her in, but I thought I was going to lose her. Got lucky.
12:47.
Darren Taylor and Austin Yeager.
Darren, 22 even, huh?
3.
22 or 3?
Yeah, I think so.
So was today's weight a surprise? Like you knew this going in, or you kind of stumbled onto it?
I found the fish Wednesday, and we fished the tournament yesterday, and we had 21 pounds. I went back to check them. I had 4 keepers, is all I had this morning. And we made a move. We made the move, and it paid off. First 2 fish we caught was 4. You know, after that, it was lights out. I figured out what was going on, and that's what we did. That's what we ran with.
Good job today. Thanks for fishing with us.
Appreciate it.
And hopefully it holds up.
I hope so. We'll see.
Good? All right. Here comes the big one to take a picture of.
Simon and Chris. We'll go this way right here. All right, so we got Big Fish of the tournament, 938.
937.
937. We'll add one to it.
Close enough.
937.
First of all, it was freaking cold. And windy. And windy. And we just started out with red rattle traps and stuff, and the sun was out, so we decided to go to a more flash, and we throw the gold, and I started catching fish immediately on it. And we couldn't put a limit together, but we caught that big one at about 2 foot water.
All right, we're going to draw to see who takes the monograph. There's 6 chips in here with first place, 5 chips with second place, and so on. And there's also 1 chip for Big Macs. So we're not going to necessarily monograph just first place. $1.
Probably take 21, 22 to win.
Tell me, is this your first time fishing Rattle Trap Open?
No, this is not. I fished it the last 4 or 5 years, and this is his first year fishing with steps on. It's mainly with my daughter. And yesterday we fished, and it was brutal. And I knew today was going to be bad. He wanted to fish, so we come on out, put the Bill Lewis baits in our hand.
So you fishing 2 days in a row, brutal cold front, big waves, big water, you're getting ready for high school, fishing tournaments, you're hanging out with your stepdaddy. Good, I mean, tell me about the weekend, dude. It gotta be a good weekend. I mean, did you learn a whole bunch?
Cold, okay.
Cold? So tell me this. Young fishermen, you probably just started fishing tournaments in the last year or 2, or you're going into it. You fishing a tournament over 200 boats with the world famous Sam Rayburn. You had a 6-pounder. You got to be thinking about winning. Were you nervous coming into the day, or did you get nervous once you realized, like, oh, we might win this thing?
When you get nervous?
Coming in, I was kind of nervous. Then once we got here, I just
At any point before this tournament, did you think y'all could win this tournament? Did you be part of the winning team, or did you think it was like a wild, crazy fantasy that would never happen?
I didn't know what to expect. Once he kind of was talking about where we're going to go and stuff, I was like, all right, we're just going to roll with it.
Anything else you had? Take out?
Man, the thing that kept the fish hooked up today, though, was the pride rods. The rocket and the mag rocket. That's where it's at.
So this was the 2022 Rayburn Rattle Trap Open. It was it's everything that you like about the Rattle Trap Open at Rayburn. You had the food at the stump. You gotta love eating at the stump. You had good conversations about fishing. You talked to tournament fishermen. You talked just a whole bunch of fishing. You saw some dad and some sons. Everything you like about it, everything I love about this tournament, we got it. So that was episode 2 of the Trap Life. Stick around and get ready for the next one. Life is good.